I think he will.
Super hard. And I think we are pretty much ready to get this one going. First match of Group B, match 7 of the day. We've got Armani going up against Ricky Beast. Best of 3s, starting with move, moving into no move, and of course, if we need it, an MPZ to round things off. Trevor, you're the man with the power, man with the plan, whenever you're ready.
No time to waste. The present is now. The right time is always right now.
I like that.
Round 1. Let's do it. Looks like we're in Norway. This is a moving game, so we'll see moving, but the interesting thing is, will Armani just go ahead and instant send here and just kind of vibe? He's moving. Okay. Coward. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa. Trevor.
I'm just kidding.
Going full esports there, brother.
No, Ricky Beast is does specialize in moving, so it's oftentimes when you have a player that is really good at a different thing, you kind of play against their strengths and weaknesses, you know, so he doesn't like the size of his map. He's going north. Armani is going fast, and you can already see Ricky Beast zooming in here on the map.
I feel like I've been hoodwinked here. 30 seconds are down, Armani hasn't plonked it.
Yeah, it's sometimes, you know, you have to find some info.
Yeah,
He switched seasons on us, okay.
Small sample size, it's just our first.
You know the good thing about Norway is, right?
Round.
I like to say is it's very easy to find where you are in Norway because there's very few mountains and bodies of water. So if you pick one, you're probably right.
Let's see.
Both players.
The clock has completely wound down. I don't think either player are going to bother locking in before time's over.
But Ricky Beast.
And it's Ricky Beast that's closer.
Yeah, these first games, you know, these first rounds are minimal. So let's keep the pace up. Round 2 looks like Indo, maybe a Java, some tiled roofs. We'll see. 1.5x damage.
1.5x indeed. The multi's not yet thick. Early into our first game here, just round 2.
The thing about Indonesia is that even if you are like a fast-paced player, in Indonesia where there's so much information available, you kind of can't be, because as soon as you guess, you give the other player 15 seconds to, when you see a Java guess here, or
and
Arda guess.
Yeah, Armani.
I think Armani is pretty close. I'm assuming Ricky knows. Has he found any information? Yeah, it isn't easy. But 5 seconds left, and Ricky doesn't even have his map open yet. Does he know the clock is coming down? Okay, he does. And they're both pretty close.
Both very close to each other. Armani a bit closer. He'll get some points there. Small amount of points going the way of Ricky Beast.
Back and forth. Round 3. Keep it up. Northern Peru, maybe? It looks like you have that shrubbery in the distance there. Looks like, let's see. You might have water. Is that water? Oh man, Armani is using the new compass. You can see on the top there. That's a little... We have a base user here by Ricky Beast that's using the old compass. We do have water south. Let's see. What's more easy for you to read? The top compass on the left or the bottom left compass on the right?
I like the one at the top.
What chat thinks.
It's more of that, because that's more of like a video game type thing. You know, you're playing an RPG, like a Skyrim or something.
Okay.
You're looking from left to right, and it kind of floats above you.
It's fair.
But hey, I respect the old school too. Love an old school compass as well.
All the type to bring a physical map with them on the road trip.
Hey, back in the younger days, you know, when we were going on road trips with the family and stuff, it would be a paper map. No more needed, of course, because we have things like Google Maps.
Shout out to Google Maps.
Yeah.
You're my guy.
Google Maps, that's my guy.
That's my guy.
5 seconds left in round 3.
We just have 2. Whoa, we have a southern guest here, and a central, and it's south, and Ricky Beast.
That's a big one.
He said, hold
big
your horses.
send by Ricky. Double damage. That is a significant blow now. Huge swing in momentum. Not even a swing, because they were relatively close before. So it's it's just a big hit from the Beast to Armani.
We heard Armani say in his pre-interview thing that he was going to play faster pace, and he hasn't really been doing that.
No, he played fast in round 2, but 3 and 1, he let the clock wind down.
Yep. Let's keep it going. Round 4. Looks like Canada, maybe like in Ontario, something like that. Let's see what we do have here. No area codes there, just LePage. This looks nice, a little KFC. Ooh, is that a sign? Is that a sign? That sign might have said Thunder Bay on it. It could be. Ricky Beast is going towards it. Okay, maybe the sign did say Thunder Bay on it because he's zooming into Thunder Bay.
Straight towards it.
KFC.
Once again, shouting out the local fast food chain. I think Rainbow is hungry. Or maybe Armani is going to be the one eating. Can he get the dub here in round 4?
He's going to line the road up with 5 seconds left. That's kind of... You have to appreciate it. but minimal
both in
points.
Thunder Bay.
Yeah, both in Thunder Bay. This will be going in around 5 3x damage. And he got the right road. And Armani is screen flicking, it looks like.
1 point off the 5K.
1 point.
1 point.
They're both locked in. Armani down 4,000 points. Round 5 to go. We have
Strong lead for the Beast.
Ricky Beast. It's a good name.
It is.
I wonder where he got it from. Maybe he's a beast.
Maybe we can ask him. Well, not us, because we don't do the interview, but maybe our desk will ask him.
Oscar's listening.
Where does the Beast come from?
Maybe he's a fan of Mr. Beast.
What if he says it comes from inside, and then we have this whole lore there where, you know, he unleashes the Beast on the server? That could be a thing.
.au. We are going to be in Australia. Both players doing that. You probably have to go Queensland here. Not sure where else you would go. I guess the question is, how far north do you go in Queensland, maybe? If that is the case.
30 seconds down
Rockhampton.
now.
So that's how far north you go. You go to Rockhampton.
Armani first to move.
So Armani find Rockhampton.
I think
like
it's just... Yeah, it's there.
It's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've definitely heard that before. And I feel like in an incident like that, you might... I guess there's under 15 seconds left, so it doesn't really help sending it. You got to place a marker down. It doesn't look like Ricky found the same information, but he's going to end up in the same region regardless because of the... And he's slightly more north.
Let's see. Not quite the 5K, but it's a good hit from Armani.
2,000.
2,000.
When it comes to these round 10s, these 10 rounds, you know, that points do add up. Next round, round 6, looks like we're back in Indonesia.
Indo.
It's
become one of my favorite countries.
It's a great country.
You can see some unpredictable rounds when Indonesia comes up.
Should be Indo. Let's see, actually. Let's see where the players end up moving down. It looks about right. Both players.
Sign there for Armani, trying to read that. He thinks he's got an idea. Opens the map. And he's looking back. Go on, feel the vibe, Armani. Just like you told us you would. Plonk it and put the pressure.
Wait 6 seconds.
Could perhaps pay off in a location like Indonesia. With all the islands and...
Both players. I mean, you're not finding a road here. You're kind of on like a long stretch of no information. You have to make a guess just off the region.
This is tough.
And
this is where vibes could count, Trevor.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is kind of basically, you're playing no moving here. You just have a lot of panoramas with no info. 5 seconds left. You have to get a guess down someone. Dude, they're separate. We're in the Sula and the Sumatra guess. This is big points, Paulo.
Big points now.
It's big points.
And it's Ricky Beast coming out on top 3.5x. That is game, Trevor. Good call.
Quick maths.
Quick maths, my boy. Yeah, Ricky Beast moving up 1-0 in the series.
It's one of those things, though, where Armani was kind of, I think, I don't know if he would admit it, but I feel like he was almost expecting to lose the moving games, and he's counting on having to win the no move and the NMPZ games.
Yeah.
And so you'll see him dial in here these next couple games if he does take the no move game from Ricky Beast. Portugal is on the map, though, with 1 win. Shout out to Ricky Beast. Shout out to everyone from Portugal watching. Hit the Sioux. You already know.
Do it. Do the real one.
If Ricky Beast wins, I'll do it.
You'll do it?
I'll do it.
On the camera?
On the camera.
Oh my
I will.
God.
Put that in the...
Get your TikToks ready, everybody.
Get the TikToks ready.
Get the reels ready.
Revolt is clip farming out here now. This is crazy. All right. Shall we keep it going? Keep the pace high.
Yeah. According to our player cards, Armani actually prefers NMPZ. That's what he's told us, told our production staff.
That's
and yeah, Armani, you need to come back now in no move if you want to see your favorite game mode.
Let's do it. Let's see. Can he do it? Game 2. Match 7. Round 1. Let's do it. And this is where, you know, Armani hopefully thrives. If you're him, if you're Ricky Beast. You also are looking for good guesses here. Both players zoom in, see what they can find here. This will be an interesting round with not really that much information for the players, but you can make an educated region guess with presumably enough surroundings here.
Ricky Beast active in track and field, but now, mate, you aren't able to move. You're going to be running on the spot for the next 10 rounds, unless, of course, it ends earlier. We saw so many 10-rounders earlier.
We did, yeah, especially in the moving games. You saw a lot. Lots of rounds with information.
Yeah.
Both players looking. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting location with a very on no move. It's odd because you have a lot of info with not having much info in India, you know. So it's And you could pick up big points, but it is round 1, so you're kind of lucky that's... And Ricky keeps scaring me without getting a pin down until last second. And they're in separate regions
it's
of
quite
India
a difference, though.
And Ricky Beast.
And it's Ricky that's closer. That's solid points in round 1.
Yeah, that's like the second time he's kind of placed a marker last second, and it's kind of been super close. So maybe that's the strat. That's a really good guess for that lock. No move. Taking out 1,200 points round 1.
Armani not happy with that. He looked a bit disgruntled.
Disgruntled. It's a great word.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What is this? Looks like Colo? Am I tripping? Yeah, there's a Colo sign there. Yeah, or like the yellow-black paint there is Colombian. It looks super dry, so you have to go north, Armani. Both players are going to get this. We're going to see minimal points on the round 3 here. We're going into round 3.
Lock it in, Armani. Yep. That's a faster move, faster play, but Ricky Beast is following hot on your heels. And just as Rainbolt predicted, don't think there's going to be too much in this one.
Nope. And he's going to maybe even move closer there. Yep, they're on the same road almost. It's slightly more north, but again, they're both in the same region, picking up very, very minimal points. Such is life. And we're moving on to round 3. On no move. Armani needs to win this game if he wants to take the win. If he does win this game, he can bring it to NMPZ. We haven't had an NMPZ game in a while, I feel like. Maybe that's not
Even
the case.
Toby, how many did you see any in your 3? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know, actually.
Previous 3. Oscar was in. Maybe they had one.
Wait, Armani's
now Armani loading the clip.
I mean, you have the Belgian pulls.
So aiming his shot.
Both players, yeah. It's one of those things where Armani's going to lock the answer in quicker when he knows it's like a small country with minimal points.
Yeah.
So it does make sense. It doesn't really matter. But he's just picking up 138 points, and maybe that does matter.
You never know. I mean, we've seen it in the past where eventually these quote-unquote insignificant rounds end up adding up and making a difference when it comes down to the wire. But yeah, for now, just some small points.
This is a fun location,
from Armani.
too. This is a very, very fun.
Ricky Beast.
I don't know if we've had
damage.
Maybe the first Gen 4 turkey. Maybe I think we had European turkey earlier in the game, but this will be fun to see who's and we have Armani looking at copyright. Players zooming in. We have a guess here. This is really cool. Turkey
Armani looking to line up a road here.
So speckled and cool. Both players. We have a slightly more Western guess here by Ricky.
Which gen coverage is this?
This is Gen 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks super sharp.
I would bet if someone looked at this road, maybe one of the Twitch viewers looks at this road in Gen 3. If this is covered in Gen 3, I guarantee it looks completely different. And look, we have a completely different kind of hedge here. We have a Western and Central.
With 2.5x.
Yeah, it could be something.
Could be something, Trevor. Let's see. 5 seconds left. Ricky, where are you going to stay? Just about there, and it is Armani that's closer. That's going to be some solid damage. 2.6k.
Takes the lead.
Takes the lead now, swinging the game back in his favor.
No time to waste. Round 5. Looks like Hungary.
Keep him locked in.
Armani is happy with the no move performance so far, but he's still looking to take a win here. This will be interesting. It almost looks like a Croatia. Like how far, like, no.
Both
let's go central.
hedging central.
And I mean, look how close they are.
Yeah.
It's almost like a mutual agreement to just like click center on this, you know? It's like a
gentleman's agreement.
It's a gentleman's agreement, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Just downtown Austria.
Yeah, both going
48. Yeah, there's right outside Budapest. And let's not waste no more time. Round 6, Brazil.
Lovely.
3.5x damage.
Red dirt.
This is very Brazilian dirt. The question is, it looks pretty like distinct, like a central-ish or like.
Round 6 now.
Maybe something south.
Armani in the lead.
This could be big points too here. I mean, obviously both players are gonna get the country, but even if you do get the country, you can make a kind of an interesting region guess here and learn some points. We do see, it looks like maybe he zoomed in close to Sao Paulo or Rio. These green hills, does that up? There's a lot of information out there on different polls and things like that in Brazil and kind of distinct regions of what makes a poll different. But and is he even going to go to RGDS or?
15 seconds left.
Armani has yet to open his map. That's a common trend here we've seen, where he really.
No, he had it.
Or not, I meant Ricky. Sorry.
Oh, Ricky. Yeah.
And he's last minute going to Santa Catarina. they're not that close. And is he want to go more north, Armani?
No time remains,
Armani.
and Armani might have just taken the dub. He has 3.8k damage, Trevor. We are going to NMPZ.
Wow, and that's almost expected, I think, for Armani to do that. But that was a great Brazil guess there, and if you're him, you have to feel confident about that going into NMPZ against knowing that's your strong suit. As
we mentioned earlier to everybody at home, Armani has claimed he prefers NMPZ, and if we turn our attention to his opponent, Ricky Beast, he's actually been preparing, well, part of his tournament preparation has been focusing on NMPZ. Our production's been told, or that's what he's told our team. And so this should be a very competitive NMPZ.
I mean, every NMPZ is a competitive NMPZ, I feel like, because it's so up in the air. Also, that's a cool little avatar.
I'm just excited that both guys should be as prepared as possible, specifically for this game mode.
Yep, and I think there's nothing better to do than just, I think, get into it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Round 1 of Game 3, NMPZ. For those wondering, NMPZ means no move pan zooming, means this is all you get. But with that information, you can still tell it's Albania, with the water tank, double blue strip on the plate, and the rifts in the sky. So
Armani straight away leaning in.
The Geoguessr zoom into the monitor is real. You know, it's a common thing.
Oh, and he does lock in first. Is this the point where he starts pushing?
It could be, but it also could be that it's a small country, small points, and you see, yeah, both. And so for me to be a good person, I'll match their pace. 6. Let's keep it going. And we might see an instant zoom again in Netherlands.
I like that, Trevor. Keeping the action rolling.
Again, and you'll see Armani just instant zoom here.
But it's actually Ricky Beast that locks in first, nonetheless.
Armani, he has to make a region guess for his country, you know, he has to make a, and nope. It's just Ricky Beast being closer there. No points, we're gonna be seeing a round 3 here.
I wanna see a big country, Trevor. Can you summon a big country with your Geoguessr wizarding experience, please?
And before I just summon Singapore. This is not Singapore.
Where are we, Trevor?
It's Africa, let's see. Maybe Senegal is my best guess off the bat.
Okay.
We'll see.
Oh, Armani's going straight in.
Yeah, he's going to Senegal. And
just send it.
Dakar.
He's actually going all the way to Dakar.
I think he might have literally just 5K'd.
Right on the coast. 10 seconds down, and he locks it in.
Locks in. Ricky Beast doesn't look. He's taking his time. He has 12 seconds left. And he's going Nigeria.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Paula.
2x damage.
You know, it's not a bad guess.
Difference in
it's
distance
not a bad
here.
guess. But I think it is a wrong guess. Unless Ricky Beast is right. And it's
oh, did he actually 5K? Armani, have you done it?
Almost.
Not quite, but it's 4997, and that is game.
And that's where NMPZ pays off. I mean, that's not easy. Like Ricky Beast, that's not a bad Nigeria guess with the car blur in Africa. That's where kind of the practice with Armani and NMPZ really does pay off there, and you know, see the mutual respect there from both players.
It felt like that game was, I mean, it was going at a slightly slower pace, and then we get into NMPZ, and all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah, I mean, that's